I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Claressa Shields. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And across from her tonight, it's Claressa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up.
Introducing first, Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. Claressa Shields.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Lots of hype as they will fight in. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. What a shot, a perfectly timed left uppercut. A rowdy crowd awaits our main event tonight. They've had all day to pregame. The media's ready, the fans are ready, and you know the fighters are ready. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Claressa Shields is in trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right hook is scoring. He hit her clean with that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is not... And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. She scores with that coming. Claressa Shields, down goes Claressa Shields. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
And loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Wicked word. I love that. I love that. That jab slick.
I'm the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus.
The free shots, keep smart. Don't let her get back into the...
We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already on a level ground. Just get ahead again. Okay, it's just focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead.
And there's the bell for round 3. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. That uppercut's blocked. And Shields is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He got clipped by that counter. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. And there's the bell for round 4. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Didn't land that jab. Claressa Shields is in trouble. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Right hook just missed. Down goes Claressa Shields. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time. 1 round, 2 knockdowns.
Right, you've got this. Once you get back.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab gets blocked. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Holding nothing back here in the round. She got her with the right cross. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here today. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. These punches coming from every angle. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Focus, we've got a minute. Just breathe, focus again. Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Her stamina is off the charts. They both want the knockout. Nice job blocking the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's a...
And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Taj, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good defense there on the left uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate that.
Other areas to meet men. She doesn't have to go. doesn't have to hit this close to home multiple times.
We live in the NBA in sports. We live in a fishbowl. I remember I heard somebody say, why do these entertainers pass guys from girl to girl and girls from guy to guy? Like, why is this person with this person not shoot with this person that shoots this? Because that's the food in the fishbowl. It's a fishbowl. And only a certain amount of food. There's a certain amount of food that comes down, and it's in a fishbowl. It lives in a fishbowl. And if you walk up and somebody goes, oh, God, you beautiful, how you doing? And she goes, lost.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war force is more, so with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you caught in my pan. From freestyling the recording.
Can't really do anything. So whatever is in the fishbowl, you're gonna eat.
Listen, whatever. I'm still Team Scotty on this one.
I'm still Team Lawson.
I'm still Team Scotty. Scotty, hit me up, man. I got your back. This tweet is going viral, by the way. Right now, the World Star posted it or so far.
Change your name.
Yeah, just change your name. Just keep Scotty out. You don't have to keep the Pippen name. You really don't.
Do it.
You call yourself whatever you want.
Have you interviewed Scotty?
No. Never even met him.
No?
Never met him. I'd love to.
Yeah.
I really think so. Yeah, that was great. But no, I never, but look. Scotty, I'm rocking for you, man. I'm rocking with you.
Scotty, come do Vlad.
Come do Vlad.
He won't ask you any questions about Lawson.
I mean, look, remember she was Future, Future made a song,
3,
referencing
4,
her.
5,
It's just a
6.
lot,
Are you
man.
okay?
It's a lot. Listen, we all have exes, and
Future was superstar status. He's a rock star. He's a rock star.
Yeah.
You can't, that's all, that one right there is, what do you call that list? Did you get on? Hall pass.
The Hall pass.
Hall pass, If your girl says, oh, she kicked it with Future, you can't be mad.
Depends on the girl.
Depends on the girl.
I was a big fan of Larsa getting a piece of Scotty's attention. I don't get that. Yeah, I don't like that. I just didn't like that. But this is what comes with not having freedom.
So you think if they would have freedom?
Come on now.
When Scotty met her,
1, 2,
he
3,
said
4.
he was on his boat.
Can you continue?
And it was during, I think it's coming up, like on the night on Juneteenth in Chicago Boat Week. I think that's when he said he met her. And she passing, and he was passing his boat, and she was passing. It had to be after. And he saw it, he turned his boat around and got right back up to the boat. And our father was against it at first. And then he was like, all right, he gave in.
Yeah, I mean, people are saying that, you're just hating on Larsa because you can't get her. You can't get a girl like her. I'm
1,
not interested in
2,
at all.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're out.
Okay, I'm dead ass. Trust me. G2A.com is your best gate to play. One destination, all the great.